Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X. This really sucks, as it's 2 a.m. Go. Actually, that bit where it was like, that was a freaking, that's harmonic minor, that was. You have no idea. So I'm going to say this right now. This capture card is a piece of shit. And the stupidest thing, it was like, device is currently unavailable. Please close any applications or anything that may be used. And you know what? This happened 2 other times. I've been trying to record for this on and off the past couple of days. First time I was like, fuck this shit, because it did that. Second time, did the same shit. I was a little bit more persistent, but in the end I was like, fuck this shit, I don't know. This time I looked it up, and I found nothing useful at all. I mean, the one that did seem like it could probably be useful was like, check device manager. I checked that, nothing. All the drivers were already installed. No problems there, nothing troubleshoot found. And like all the other stuff is just like, it was into all the technical know-how and the technical blah 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 blah. And I was like, I can't be arsed reading this, I'll just try banging it with a hammer. I didn't actually do that. What I did was I turned my PS2 on, put the freaking capture card on to capture off that while it wasn't switched on, and it worked. That's never happened before. Was that the application he was talking about? It's like, no, your PS2 is on. I know that's what we're supposed to be capturing, but it's currently being used by what we're capturing. That makes no sense. How did that solve that problem? I have no idea. Shit like this happens, not all the time, not even a lot. But when shit like this happens, like in the past with old recording software as well, shit like this would happen where it's like, shit, I don't know how to fix it. And then suddenly find a way around it. Just have to freaking put the capture card software on for the USB without the console on and then switch it on. Which makes no sense because I've been doing it the other way with the console already on for so long now. What was up with that shit? I don't get it. It makes no sense. I'm gonna take the high road. I'm not even really in the mood for this shit. I mean, it's like early hours of the morning for crying out loud. It's just like, I don't know. The heat wave has recently ended. Probably will start up next week, I wouldn't be surprised. It's currently Sunday, well, technically Monday, if you count it being the early hours of the morning and all that. It's like past 2 days I've just been sleeping because now it's not so warm and it's cool and it even has rain that makes you sleepy. So I slept for most of the weekend, so anytime I wake up I'm just like, okay, gotta get some recording done, and nothing. Absolutely nothing, because it's just like way too late. It's like, oh yeah, that was what happened last time. I think it might have been yesterday or the day before when the second time I tried recording for this. It was like 9 p.m. and I had to do some uploading, I think on my VN channel, because I uploaded around about 10, right? I was like, if I can get this freaking capture card to work by 10, then I'll do some recording. And seeing as I'm recording this a day or so later, that didn't go to plan. Which sucked. Also what sucked was, when I got this bloody thing working, the capture window was low for some reason. I was like, what the hell, that's not centered. It never is centered. I think it's because of my TV. Because like, I don't know. It's like, for example, my PS3 feels kind of somewhat zoomed in. And when it comes to like my PS2, my GameCube, it's not as zoomed in. I don't know how that is. I've got a big-ish TV. I'm not sure how big it is, I forget, but it's relatively, flat screen, basic size shit, But I always have to resize the window because of the way it captures it. But even on my TV, the PS3 can look zoomed in. I notice it like when I'm playing games like Skyrim. It's like when you're like, when I open up like a diary or something and that, I can see like part of the screen going off of the screen, which makes no sense because this is a big TV screen. I don't know, maybe it's the settings. I own my PS3 on my TV, I don't know, I don't care, I'm rambling. So we're gonna take on the Dark Magus Isabella sisters again and hopefully succeed because it's doing my bloody head in. Not the battle itself, but more the fact that getting any recording the past few days has been a disaster. This was the only game I've been trying to record for, and each time until now, complete disaster. I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up being a complete disaster with us losing again, but anyway, look at those stats. Oren is a powerhouse. I mean, look at that. Yuna's not even that far away from that now. She's even got max magic defense. But I uploaded the previous part today, so I've got it fresh in my mind. Just like in the video description, it's like, what did I learn from this? I learned this, that, and that. What I forgot to mention in that, because I wasn't watching through the whole video at the time, because the thing is, I rewatch the videos as I'm uploading, so that I can come up with all the tags and a general idea for the video description. I mostly focus more on the video description kind of thing with Higurashi. I'm just like, okay, scroll through it, plot points, but that's on my VN channel. Because, you know, there's a lot to cover, so they're more detailed. This one, I'd completely forgotten that the reason I lost was because I had Yuna out on the field when she should not have been out there. So that's another thing learned from the previous encounter. Only bring Yuna out if absolutely necessary. If she goes down, we all go down, because we need an Aeon to save us. Waka Waka Waka, as usual, is powerful. I feel like this battle is more suited to Titus, which seems weird, but it's just because, like, Waka's overdrive is powerful, but it hits all three of them, and is randomized. It doesn't focus on one, well, Titus does, you know? Lulu's getting up there with her magic. She's also very slowly catching up on... She's actually got more evasion than Waka. What the hell happened there? She's slowly catching up on agility, but not much. Titus is still barely in the 200s. Oh yeah, I remember this. I'm heading towards, what is it anyway? Quick Pockets. I forget, I don't know what Quick Pockets does. But I want it, but I need more freaking level 4 keys. And you can actually bribe fiends even in the arena, so if there's a fiend that's a rare encounter and you're just like, but you've got every fiend in the arena, just pay to battle it in the arena and bribe it there. I didn't think to do that till, well, when I last played the game a few days ago. So yeah, Rika's doing alright. Kamari's surprisingly getting up there with his attack and defense. Is there anything else he's succeeding at? Not really. Also, Yuna, you now have the auto haste. I bribed an enemy that you can find in the Omega Ruins, but I battled it in the arena because I had randomly realized you could actually bribe them in the arena, so yeah. What else? There's also, like, I actually, is that it? Oh, wait, no, that's the one I had previously, isn't it? What was it? I'm pretty sure it was a weapon. No, actually, it might have been armor, actually. Yeah, pickpocket. Wait, was it pickpocket? Yeah. It's like I wanted to get some rare items, but it doesn't really feel like it makes that much of a difference. Anyways, nearly 10 minutes in, let's get the show on the road. Unlike last time, I have no... what's the word I'm looking for? No, confidence in winning this fight. I'm going in anyway. I've got everyone's overdrive already maxed out, so that's what I'm gonna go for. Don't mind me, ladies, just pass. They didn't even notice me. Do I have to walk literally through them? Got little that APs. Excuse me, sir. Fiends are on the rampage. Be on your guard. There's worse things to worry about than fiends. Hey, how you guys doing? Hey. Wait, what? Actually, is this them speaking or that guy? The Operation Mayhem, the warrior monks took over the high road guard duty, but now they pulled out saying that they must protect the Val. Seems it's time that we Crusaders resume our duty here. Okay, it is that guy. What? Is the small one a boy or a girl? Because they seem like they're representing each one of the Magic Sisters here. Like that one right there is clearly Cindy, I think was the name of the big one. You got Sandy, the leader, the green one. And then you got Mindy as the small one. But is it a boy or a girl? I just now remembered they're gonna start with their overdrive. Which sucks. Bring out Yuna. Should I? No. Let's soften him up a bit. Look at Mindy up there. No, Cindy. Oh. Oh, I couldn't do it. It's really... It's just... The D-pad is really, really weird on this controller. It's like... I'd have better chances doing that with the freaking analog stick, which you can't do. So the input is just freaking off. You know? It's gonna suck. Take this! I know you have the least amount of HP, so you will be my target. Either that or Sandy, but Sandy has a bit more. Now it's switched to Lulu again. Inconsistencies. Much like the fact I keep fucking that up. It's so fast. I don't know why. Anima. Okay, Anima, here's what I want you to do. I want you to send to Oblivion, but do it quickly, would you? Will it be short animation or long animation? Oh, you see the threat of them this time, do you, Anima? It's like, no, I'm going to give you the full treatment for what you did last time. The frustrating thing is, you know, with aeons, is like, once you get knocked out, that's it for them. Back, you can't provide more. Which, you know, makes it stupid that they can learn abilities like life and full life. I mean, what use would that be? It's no sense. Heck, you can see the damage there. Mindy took more damage than Sandy. Then, of course, you got Cindy, who is a tank. But they all tank. If anything, I feel like Sandy's a bigger threat. Ooh, shit. This is not good. This did not go according to plan. Please tell me I will get an all turn. I doubt it. Fucking bullshit! I really do. I see Sandy as the biggest threat out of all these. I mean, didn't I use... I can't fucking remember. I mean, I used the overdrive, didn't I? Right from the get-go. Anima didn't get obliterated. So what the fuck's going on here? I'll tell you what's going on here. Fucking cheap bullshit. And we gotta wait through this long and just like... Oh, you can't pause the game, actually. It's just wondering that. That's one thing that annoys me in this game is... Like, cutscenes, for example. Like, that one battle with Seymour and Mount Gagazet. I remember losing so many times. I have to go through that long cutscene. You can't skip them. And you're just like, oh, press start. Maybe I'll skip it. And it pauses the fucking game. It's just like, oh, that's helpful. Sammy's like, oh, wait, no, Titus also got a bit of a beating there. Well, they all did. This is what happens, man. The first time you lose, you're just like, ah, shit. Second time you lose, it's just like, oh, that was quicker than last time. How'd that happen? Harpsichord. I mean, come the fuck on, game. This is some serious bullshit. It's like the game pretty much expects you to summon an Aeon and use shield because those motherfuckers get, like, it's usually... Maybe that's what happened last time. Maybe it was Sandy that did the overdrive. Like, started it. I don't know. It's like Mindy and Sandy will always attack first, and then Cindy will be the one to initiate the overdrive. But if you take down at least one of them, they can't use their overdrive anymore. And you know, Sandy also has that one-hit KO kind of move, so I think I'll target her this time. She's the leader after all. At least that's how it seems. She's always in the middle. She kind of reminds me of what's-her-face. Who was that one chick who wasn't a summoner but was like, oh, I'm going to go around and spread the word of Yevon, and then she was like, I don't know about this anymore once we get to this point of the game, you know. Oh, horse shit to you, sir. I mean, ma'am, and ma'am. Ma'am, and ma'am. This is it, Sunday. This is war. When each of them has more HP than Dark Yojimbo did. By the way, I finally got around to defeating him for the final time, so no good equipment anymore from him. Which sucks, of course. So if that is to be the case, wouldn't it seem better to summon... Actually, that might not be such a bad idea. No. Save yourself. That's for now. Tornado their asses and hopefully the lead pad works this time. Ooh, I have to do it really carefully because the D-pad, it's just like it's like no room for the thumb, so you press right or left, and you also like press up and down or something like that, you know? Real finicky shits. One way we could avoid being absolutely obliterated is the Magic Sisters. Against the Magic Sisters, because, wow. You can't target them all at once. So even if you do get a cheap shot in here and there, they will at least make it to the overdrive. It annoys me though, it really does, that they get an overdrive right off the bat. And then I say that and immediately realize, didn't I do the same thing? I started this battle with all overdrives. You know what I find weird is that the summoners of the Dark Magic Sisters. Then again, when we got the Magic Sisters and we saw like 3 women, like each representing each aeon, they must have been like turned into these aeons at some point many years ago. So what about these dark aeons, you know? They must just be regular summoners that summon them and not their actual human forms, because that wouldn't make sense. Combine powers. You know, as cool as this shit looks and all, it's kind of impractical, isn't it? I mean, realistically, if this wasn't a turn-based RPG, the enemy would be, you know, getting out of dodge. Rather than be like, oh, how's this attack gonna do? It's like a villain, isn't it? That's really arrogant, just like, oh, go ahead, I'll give you a free shot, why not? You don't scare me. Come to think of it, I could have technically done what the enemy does. I could have had like Mindy and Sandy attack first, and then leave Cindy to do the overdrive. Could have gone more hits in, but alas. Actually, it's usually Cindy that gets done first when we summon them. At least if I'm recalling correctly. How about that? She's targeting her normal version. Oh, damn. That attack attacks. Must regard repetitive routine. You know, knowing my luck, it's just like, it's going to be like, oh, after they overdrive, they're going to get an extra turn. Just like, unlike when we summon aeons, they're not, you know, held back with the delay in the turns, you know. You use an overdrive, you miss a turn or two. They use an overdrive, they miss no turns at all. Didn't Dark Bahamut pull that shit, if I recall? Where he's just like, okay. He used his overdrive and immediately gets a turn. Or, no, he would attack, get his overdrive filled up, and then immediately use his overdrive because he's so freaking fast and hacks. While these 3, they're tough individually, but together they are equals to wreck. It's like you can actually encounter them one at a time if you run away from them and just let one of them catch up and all 3. But, you know, that would be kind of cheap. Like, you know, them. And we can't be as cheap as them, well, we can. But I'd rather do this legit. The, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of the words. But that's not the word I was looking for. Okay. Oh, what's the word, man? Oh, we hit her every time. Good. We need to target her after all. What was the bloody word I was trying to think of? Wait. Back up. Oh, there's explosions. I was like, are we running low on Phoenix Downs? I still can't think of the words. What's that word? Honorable? Just the words like that. Just like where you're just like, I will fight with honor. I will not be cheap as fuck like you guys. I will fight with dignity and honor. It's a calamity. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. What the fuck's your problem, bitch? Fuck. And you don't get any turns at all. This is fucking bullshit. I hate this. I really do. I mean, what kind of luck-based fucking bollocks is this? To really focus on this, like, at the same time, I don't want to give everyone, you know, auto life ability, you know, or well, auto phoenix. Because then I won't be able to make them more unique and give them stuff like auto protect and shit. Take up a spot. Jesus Christ! Didn't she have more HP? Her HP went straight to 0 the second it hits. Just imagine that, because that looked like that was cheaper than it already was. And again, Yuna's on the field, so they target her immediately and kill her. I hate it. I really do. I really fucking hate it. They're being cheap. And again, look at this fat ass mother effer. Like, oh, I'm gonna be cheap and not allow you to get your healer off the field. Look, you try, smug, stinking bastard. We're not curtains, and you lots to go. Cow. Prepare yourselves. There was a delay on that, so I pressed X and it didn't respond the first time. Come on, hit Sandy. Barely even hit Sandy. Figures. I guess we'll go with Oren. Need to build up his overdrive a bit, though. What if we full break you? Because you're not fast. I figures you'd be immune. Yeah, your overdrive is not going to fill up. You did the most damage you could possibly do, and it's barely... What the fuck is that? That's got to have insta-death, clearly. Because it's not even the damage that's really... just doesn't make sense. And Sandy has got a sandy vagina. Fuck you. Oh, you've already took off Oren's shit. You asshole. How could you? But it shows how much of a tank Oren is. How he didn't get completely obliterated. He took 2 hits to the face. Okay. Let's, Eureka. gonna need all the Kuragi you can get. Fuck it. Do some magic for once. If there's one thing that can always hit, it's magic. But let's see how shit it actually is on these guys. Or gals, I guess. Yeah, it was okay, I guess. At least it hits, you know. Yeah, that thing's got insta-death. That's not cool, bitch. That's not cool one bit. I might have to reevaluate which one of you is the biggest threat. Ooh! Oh god. Oh lordy. Oh lord. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Why does walk have to be so fucking slow? What if we haste everyone? It'll make no difference whatsoever. Literally no difference whatsoever. I hate when shit like that happens. Strategy, strategize, strategy, strategize, strategy. They're gonna get their overdrive. They're gonna get their overdrive. But will they be able... I don't think they'll be able to hit it on their first turn. You might be able to survive for a bit. At least, maybe. Try force underneath your feet, Walker. Uh-oh. That's not good. They're gonna use it! I just want to turn off my console and never turn it back on again. It's not good. I forgot that that builds up their overdrive. Fucking bullshit. 33 minutes in and I don't think I'm gonna win at all, regardless of what I try to do here. None of my strategy is working. Delta fart attack, we gotta go through this boring ass animation again. Fuck's sake. Just like on top of the capture card being a dick, unresponsive dick, you know, the past couple of days, having to deal with this level of shit when they finally get it working, it's just like makes me just go, why did I even bother? Should just put the LP on hold and be like, I can't be arsed right now. Just like, how much bullshit are these Dark Aeons being, you know? And like, what reason is it to battle? It's just bragging rights. It bothers my mind, you know? It's like, out of all the Dark Aeons, Dark Ifrit and Dark Yojimbo are the ones that give me the least amount of trouble. And just from it really well. Ow, ow, yeah. I agree, Walker. That was very ow. Ow to me too, because I'm sitting with my legs crossed because of freaking... you have no idea. It's just like, my laptop's at the bottom of my bed, connected up to the capture card, connected up to my external hard drive for the Audacity as well. And any movement, and it has the potential to just freaking disconnect the whole thing. And... yeah, I have to sit at the bottom of the bed as well, and there's no space to spread my legs at all. I have to just sit there awkwardly. It's like I've just got one leg free and the other leg crossed at the moment. And you know what? I'm very cross. This is really irritating.
Not just the sitting position, but the fact that I have to do that battle again. It's one of those video game things, you know? You lose the first time, and then every other time, you just get worse and worse at the game. And eventually, you just, like, somehow win. But it usually, you know, doesn't go out of rage quit points. I don't feel like I have a rage quit point here, but this is really starting to get on my nerves a bit, if I'm being perfectly honest. As soon as they reach, like, 48 minutes, that's why I'd have to stop recording, because I don't want it to go over 50 minutes. Because that would suck. If you're wondering why I say that, well, I've said it many times before. Like Camtasia, which is the software I use to edit these videos and record when it's actually recorded off my laptop, can't do that with capture card, because capture card's like, no, use only the capture card recorder thing itself to do that. I can't even record it with Camtasia, so I have to have it like, be a file size that's, you know, decent enough, reasonable enough for Camtasia to be like, okay, I accept your file and you may edit it with me, kind of thing, you know, and when it goes over 50 minutes, that's usually where it's like, oh no, that's too big. And, you know, it sucks. I go back to where I just like, fuck these guys. What is slicing dice? This time around, let's do something different. After the long animations that take half a decade, it's nearly 3 a.m. I kind of think when I was rambling about file size, maybe just wonder, it's like, well, Spyro takes up a lot as well, so how does Camtasia just accept that? And then, at the end of the recording, editing, it's like, oh, well, this video file size, it's a gigabyte size. I'm like, you've got to be shitting me. This is why I put it through that in the first place, so I can both edit it and make the file size a bit more reasonable. But alas, not the case of that. Do as you will. Yeah, of course, take a break, lazy bastard. Pass it on! Cindy's a lazy bastard, but at least Mindy does. Fuck your leader. Okay, Sandy, combine your powers. You know, part 3 of my Spyro 2 LP that I uploaded the other day was literally about a gigabyte or just under a gigabyte size. And because of that, it took forever to upload. Because 1, file size was ridiculous. 2, my internet connection was really all that great when uploading something of such an enormous size. So I had to take my laptop downstairs, and this was during the heat wave. And just sitting there with my laptop in a chair, waiting for it to upload, hoping the battery didn't run out, which it didn't. And it just like made me sweat like crazy, just from sitting down away from my phone. It's a bad heat wave was, man. I rambled all about that, and the old drive hasn't even really kicked in yet, has it? I mean, come on, there we go. Doesn't do as much as their old drive, of course. Even though my my aeons have better stats. It's like the game's like, no, there's probably some secret stats hidden beneath it all. It's the calamity of bullshit. Now, if you were more like Orange Cindy, you would have counterattacked when that bitch came up and slapped you. This overdrive, as devastating as it is, wouldn't be nearly as bad if not for the fact it takes away auto-light, you know? It's like if it was us doing the overdrive on them and they had auto-light, it probably wouldn't go that way, wouldn't it? Because the CPU has so much freaking ridiculous HP that they don't even need that kind of shit. They've got like, I can't even remember. Like, I don't think they have many stats that are maxed out. They're all kind of, they've got their own unique stats. Like, Cindy's a tank, Mindy is kind of fat, it's kind of normal-ish, and Sandy's a bit of an all-rounder. It's gonna be a two-parter, and I hate that. Why is there gonna be two parters with these Dark Aeons, or three parters with these previous parters? There's no way I'm gonna just like, even with it sped up, which I probably won't do, it just wouldn't work, would it? Tornado their asses. Ready for the horrible inputs. Shame Orin only has the one overdrive that hits twice. You gotta get the short end of the stick, you know? Let's mix and mash with our shitty mix of winter fittings. And enemies. It's like these overdrives are completely useless compared to this one. Because elemental and status, special status wouldn't do shit. And all Aurochs reels is a mix of them. I think, I'm not sure, like, Auroch reels has like the Auroch symbol within the slot or something like that, maybe. So maybe that's super duper awesome, but I don't know. So we rely on attack reels instead. It's consistently hitting, Mindy more than anything else, right? They took away his overdrive. They took away his friends. Funny for us to see that. Even though he was blind and silenced, and his friend died again, he would not give up. Even though there was poison going through his very veins, he was not going to give up. Not like this. Not while he could still move. Not while he could still breathe. For as long as he would exist, he would continue the fight. Until his friend vanished. What are you doing? Oh gosh, let's holy water. Even though you're probably gonna get obliterated, so why am I even thinking yet? Yeah, probably not wise, let's do this. Half the ass! To instant death. And didn't they have instant death on Yuna as well, despite the fact she's got freaking rhythm? Just like makes sense, right? No, it doesn't. Yeah, go ahead, you killed everyone but Orin, the only one who really could have done with getting knocked down revived because he's in a hell state right now. She's like, thanks, guys, you could have helped me out, but you didn't. If only he could do so much better. But alas, Titus is still not quite there yet. There we go. Imagine if every hit did damage damage. That would be over a lot quicker and we would actually win, probably. It's a calamity of douche. And now you kill him, of course. Well, this is a bit of a bummer. Nobody's overdrive is filled at all. And you don't get the turns you need to in turn not fucking die. Walker, my friend, could you please spare some auto life? Orin is in quite a pickle right now. You know what? You know what? You fucking know what? Fuck you. Like I said, this defies everything. Just to hit that fat ass. He really paid for that move, didn't he? Like, oh, you're gonna dare challenge me? You're gonna jump on him as well? Yeah, they did not approve of what Orin did. Like, how dare you attack us? Oh shit, that's 48 minutes. Like I said, it was stop recording and then record afterwards, so we'll be right back.
I'm back. Just doing that deliberately, just had the headphones on, just like that bass is kind of funky. Just try to go along with the music there, just so I can know where it syncs up, because the characters barely speak nowadays, you know. It's hard to sync up audio. I've had time to see what I could potentially do here. So, I'm going to get these assholes to get their overdrive fixed all the way to the max. Then I'm going to shit bricks and get the fuck out of Dodge. And that was shit, Walker, but I have done at least just been 4, I guess. Get your overdrives, everyone. Not Mindy didn't get one. What the fuck, man? What kind of BS is that? Get 2 turns. When we use... Ooh, very nice. Find a use for magic for once. Now let's chicken ourselves out of here with Anima, but unlike last time, they will shield and hope for the best. Shield yourself! Well, there is the calamity on the opposing side. That didn't even do anything, did it? Does Calamity do damage, or is it just inflict stuff? I think it might just inflict shit. You know, I gotta say, you know, whenever we see Cindy, when she just like flies up, she looks a lot more pissed as the Dark Aeon version, doesn't she? Looks like she's ready to absolutely wreck you whenever she pops up. Which isn't far from the truth, really, is it? The Triforce of Power. As you can see there, it doesn't matter what you do. That move will always do that much damage. Because the game is rigged to do such ridiculous damage. Which is a, you know, clear sign that a lot of video game developers are sadists. Whoever was in charge of these boss fights anyway is clearly a sadist. Perhaps even a group. Perhaps a band of sadists, even. Or, oh, I can't do that, can I? Shit. Ethers, right? Ethers! Waka 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 waka. Well, you can do magic too, so why the fuck not? Can't hit them the normal way? Magic their ass to oblivion. It actually does more damage to Cindy. I thought she's supposed to be the tank. What's up with that? Ow, fuck.